Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Preston Can't Play. Joining me on the couch, as always, absolutely bursting out of his button-down shirt, it's Preston Black.
Hey there.
And joining him on the couch, as always, it's Chow Boy, 100 pounds of pure muscle, the human dynamo, Taun Mitchell.
You know what's interesting? So I found another GameStop controller for my PS2.
For the collection.
Constant listeners will know that I 100% heart my PS3 GameStop controller.
You nasty boy.
And this one's a little bit more like set up like an original. Although I did just discover that for some reason the right analog stick is also this PlayStation. Oh, I guess all PS2 controllers have a right analog, huh?
Yeah. You infant.
This one is mapped to the face buttons.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
So like you can press down and it does X.
Yeah.
And left does square kind of thing.
Yeah, it's interesting. But I can use the analog to walk, which I couldn't do on
wow, that's pretty cool.
The regular PS2 controller. Oh,
and the
my fucking heater phone is going off.
The D-pad looks like it came off a Sega Genesis.
Yeah,
it's a full circle. It's a full circle affair. Oh, just shooting out a quick text.
Sorry.
Am I in the viewers interrupting?
I beg your pardon. Grace is running to the store. She asked if I wanted an alcoholic drink.
Wow. I'm sorry. We can come back if you're busy.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show that's just Taun now, because Preston's too fucking busy. Jesus, he can't disconnect. This goddamn millennial. You're the reason diamonds are dead.
I'm sorry.
You're the reason bad things happen, millennial. You came to my apartment building last night, and I had to stay up all night and watch you to make sure you didn't cover my Kia Sorento in your feces.
Oh, that's absurd. You're a silly person. All right, we're heading to the Forgotten Capital. We are after. We're pursuing Aeris, who is taking it upon herself to confront Sephiroth about his plans to destroy the world.
She bought a gun and she said, I'll be back.
Yeah.
With that bastard's head. And then she pulled the gun back. It looked really badass.
Yeah.
Pretty fleek. Oh, this is a cute room. I looked away for a minute.
I like this area. It's very ocean themed, so all the buildings are like made out of giant conch shells. It's kind of fun.
Did you just call it a conch shell?
Yeah.
It's a conch.
Conch shell?
You 100-year-old.
Come on, get out of here. We have a guard source. I'm going to give that to Cloud real quick. There it is.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to keep going. We got our B team right now. Tifa and Yuffie.
Yeah. B team. What the fuck are you talking about? B team. Jesus Christ. What?
It's the B team.
Why is that the B team?
Because the A team is Vincent and Kate Sith.
Kate Sith is on thin fucking ice right now. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's a traitor.
And then the fucking benchwarmers, Sid and Aeris, and is there any other dumb fuck in our party? Anyone else tagging along?
Barrett?
Yeah, Barrett. No, Barrett's probably the coach.
Or last in line carrying the flag for the team, Red 13.
Oh. Yeah. We just did a whole chapter revolving around Red 13, and I have already forgotten
like
Red
6 months ago.
It felt like we were there for a very long time. It was really a challenging time for me.
I can have a nap here.
Nice. I can have a nap pretty much anywhere. It's really amazing.
I hate naps.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, what's your deal? What's your damage?
I just do hate them.
Like conceptually?
Yeah. No.
Even
not
for other people?
Physically, I just hate. No.
Can I have naps?
I don't hate that people take naps. I hate the way I feel after I take a nap. I feel like gross and clammy and awful.
Because you're doing it wrong.
And I don't understand what time it is.
Because you're doing it wrong. You can't just lay down without an alarm set or anything and just be like, well, my body will sort itself out. God will recognize his own, hopefully, maybe. You gotta accept that you're gonna set your alarm for 30 minutes from now to give yourself 5 minutes to fall asleep and then 5 minutes to wake up on the back end, so you're asleep for 20 minutes. It's primo, and if you do that, you're going to wake up more powerful than you've ever been before.
I don't know.
But you can't fuck up because you're going to want to keep sleeping.
You're describing like a power nap, right?
All naps have the potential to be powerful.
Okay.
It's short-sighted of you to think that only certain naps are allowed to be powerful naps. In the right hands, a 1 hour long nap can be powerful if you know what the fuck you're doing. I feel like too many people are just like, oh, I'm tired after work, and I've done this before. Like, oh, I'm tired after work, I'm gonna lay down. And then lay down in your cozy ass bed at like 5, and then wake up at like 7:30 and wake up like, oh fuck, I'm hungry, I didn't eat dinner, I have to go back to bed soon. This sucks, I hate this, I feel like I'm in hell. But if you plan it out and you're like, I'm gonna go lay down for an hour, and I'm gonna get back up, and then I'm gonna make dinner immediately.
That has never worked for me.
Wow.
Oops. I dropped.
Do you ever think that there's something wrong with you? That maybe you're the weak link here?
I just figure it's like a different folks for different folks kind of thing.
Different folks for different folks?
Different strokes for different folks.
Whoa, why are the folks having strokes? It's a pretty macabre turn of phrase you're dropping off here.
I suppose it is, when you think about it. Throw up a quick save. Yeah, huh? I never really broke down the implication of of that turn of phrase.
I always assumed it was a sex thing.
That seems like the more obvious way to go.
That's why I aired away from it and went for the critical life-threatening condition instead. I really felt like I was treading new ground.
Interesting.
Yeah, hey, how do you feel about a change of topic? It got a little dark here. It got a little dark here in the world of tomorrow, guys. I'm sorry. So this place is really cool looking. I like this land we're in. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's a neat area.
I like the textures of the floors.
Yeah, I'm not really super sure why it's so oceany.
Oceanic?
Yeah.
Because the ocean used to be here and then it receded. All this used to be underwater. This is actually Atlantis you're in right now.
That's kind of how it feels like, but they never say like, oh, it's from the ocean or something. It's just...
I'm telling you right now.
How it is. What does that do, do you suppose? I'll worry about it later.
Why can't you just let me write the canon? This sucks when we just let someone else do it. How'd everyone like our April Fool's episode? See, the April Fool about it was that the data got corrupted and we couldn't actually upload it, but we made one.
Yeah.
We made a April Fool's Day special.
I thought about like trying to re-record it, but it was like really last minute, and then I was like, well, like the magic of the April Fool's episode was that we were doing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And like if we went back and re-recorded the same game, it would have been like, well, here we are playing this game that we can't read. The game that we were going to do is a Japanese import, and so it was like a wacky kind of like almost, it was like a strategy RPG almost kind of.
Yeah.
But it's all in Japanese, so we were just kind of like making up a narrative, but I feel like it would have been weird and like...
I would have wanted to retell that story, but I could not have retold the story that I was telling in that moment.
Yeah.
It was, prom was coming up, our player character was trying to score drugs.
That's right.
Was trying to score some party drugs, and then actually bumped into a teacher, and they got into a fight.
I don't know what happened. I'm so mad. I think I can't imagine this happening actually, but I must have just forgotten to save the file after we recorded it.
Foolish.
But like it asks you if you want to save, so. But we did that kind of late,
you
right?
were the April Fool.
So maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I was desperate to sleep. You know how it'd be.
I didn't realize it was so exhausting to spend time with me. Actually, it is. I'm really sorry. I'm a high energy person.
I have to adjust my microphone because I'm leaning in a way that I hate.
Wow. How's that high quality audio treating everybody? Preston Black, our audio technician, everybody. He's kind of the sound guy.
I do a good job.
He does a job. Which of the weapons of your party would you want to be your weapons?
In the party of this game that we have?
I feel like Gunhand is cool, but would be really inconvenient a lot of times.
I am intrigued by the fact that Red 13 uses combs as a weapon. I don't understand.
He's a greaser. He just combs his hair back. He's like, hey, and then he comes and fights her ass.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is like the animation for Red 13's attack is that he like runs at the opponent and then does like a somersault at them, like a flip. So maybe he like the comb like sticks out and he like hits them with it.
He's combing his hair into crazy sharp spikes.
Maybe that too. I don't know. It's really convoluted and it's never really explained. So
you choose that one? You choose the one that you don't know how to describe?
No, I was just saying I find it intriguing. But everything else is pretty run of the mill. That's the stuff right there.
That's my juice.
That's the dream.
You've got gun hand. You've got shuriken or boomerang. What does Yuffie use?
Yeah, I like both.
Okay.
Gun hand, fists, obviously. Oversized sword. Gun.
Staff.
Regular gun.
Is that what Vincent uses? Gun?
Just a regular gun, like
okay.
Rifles.
What's Sid use?
Like spears.
Wow, those do all suck.
Megaphone to command your giant animatronic friend. That's probably my top choice.
That's pretty choice. Seems like a pretty lucrative opportunity there. Hey, stairs.
Yeah.
Got to cross out the notes. We're fucking blazing through this. Jesus.
Blazing it.
We're almost all the way through the notebook that Preston uses for note keeping and timekeeping. And
correcting.
Well, that's not their word, okay? That's our word. We're almost through the notebook, and we're deciding if at the end of the notebook that just means that we both dig a hole outside and lay in it and bury ourselves, and that's the end of the show, or if we're gonna buy a new notebook. It's kind of up in the air right now. Just kidding. The show's not going anywhere. We'll always be here. I love you. You can send pizza money to ton.mitchell@gmail for my through PayPal, and then I can get pizza. I love you.
All right. So we've got a boss battle coming up, and we're not in like huge danger. I think technically I could benefit from having some magic, but I think I can just stay the course with this party if that's cool. If you'd like, unless you want to change it up at the last minute.
I'm just so mad that Cloud has to be in our party.
Yeah. There is a portion of the game where Cloud goes, and you can have a different party.
That's pretty lit. We're gonna have Vincent, Yuffie, Tifa all day, every day.
But it's not now. So you're good with this party?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
As good as I can be.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get this bread.
Yeah, that works. If I had my druthers, I would probably switch out Yuffie for Kate Sith. But I mean, I'm willing to see how this goes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hey, Fran.
Hey, howdy, Pilgrim. What are you doing on this long and lonesome road?
Just gonna awkwardly hop over these logs.
I don't need any help. This is how normal people do it.
Not take any actual steps. Just jumping. Oop,
yeah.
That was weird. Okay. And there it is. Kind of have to find it. There it is. Okay. All right. What's going on with you? Are you praying?
Like the mantis?
Doing a pray?
Say a little prayer for you, forever and ever. You're on disc 1, but you'll be on disc 2 soon. The whole gang will be there, like Cloud and Tifa and Aeris too.
Ooh, probably. we hope. All right, come on, man. Do something.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What's Cloud got going on?
I'm
right
like being manipulated.
Oh.
And I'm like, it makes me struggle with it.
What are you? What's going on? Can you describe the tactile experience you're having?
It's just like I can't move, but different buttons do. different movements. Oh.
Oh.
So I just like hit different combinations of buttons until something different happens.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, that's bad friends.
Is this it? Are we there?
This is it.
I don't have our Instagram signed in on my new phone yet.
Take a photo and we'll do it later.
The gang's all here. Wow.
Oh, you're missing it.
This didn't work at all. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh, I backed out of the video I just made. Hi, guys, I'm 100. Actually, I didn't like the video anyway, so I'm fine with
I forgot
that.
that we were recording for a second.
We do a show. We're consummate professionals. If you want to donate to the show, go ahead and just put one hand up in the air and now smack it with your other open hand. That's a high five, bud. That's all yours. You earned it. Wow.
So this was pretty emotional, like the first time. I have to admit, when I lived in an age and time where I didn't know that this was going to happen.
Wow. You want to hear something fun? The notebook we're using to record our information is older than this game.
That's true. Wow.
Oh, she's faking. Sephiroth's just back there like, yo, what's up? Did it for the vine. Wow. This total non-homie just killed our homie. This is really interesting. I don't know that I've really experienced this in a different RPG where a member of your party is permanently taken away from you. I mean, like, people fuck off sometimes.
Right.
But I can't offhand think of another example of something like this happening.
Yeah.
And especially when it's a character who, like, no one... It's not like you had two of her, essentially. And I guess Kate Sith kind of does some of her stuff. As far as, like, being a mage and, like, healer a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of set you up for having, like, replacement stuff, but because they don't, like, that stuff isn't indicated, like, heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some stuff, like, I've been observing, now that I'm paying attention to stats and as they relate to, like, jobs and stuff, that
Yeah.
I've seen, like, clues to their statuses, like their jobs and stuff, but it's not something that the game is like, oh, this person's a magic user, this person's a...
Right, I mean, you didn't have two
like,
people doing the same exact thing. You don't have someone who does exactly what Aerith does.
Yeah.
So that, I feel like, makes it more impactful, especially someone who might be building their parties based on something other than who their boyfriends and girlfriends are.
Right.
To just have that missing from your experience with the game.
Yeah.
Where's a critter?
Yep. It's another form of Jenova. Guard.
Because there's like Fire Emblem and like I feel like indie RPGs that like your party can die, but I can't think of anything else that it's like part of the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wonder if an RPG would want to do that, or would feel comfortable doing that without just getting compared to trying to rip off Final Fantasy VII kind of thing.
Yeah, like it's really new ground. This buff boy is gonna have a fit.
Thing probably has a huge dong.
Can you imagine?
It's been conveniently blocked in every shot, and so I can only assume there's a massive dong.
Just a huge dong.
Big ol' hog. So what's your strat here?
Pretty much just beating up on him. Or her, I should say. I use Jenova. This form of Jenova is weak to Earth, so I use Titan, which is my Earth summon, to deal a good amount of damage. But using any magic on this boss, it counters with casting Reflect on itself. So now I can't use magic anymore. I think I might... Do I have a thing to break down and reflect?
Is this a part of Sephiroth, or is this a totally different entity?
Yeah, so,
You got a text.
that's fine.
I don't know how important it is. Earlier it was important enough to interrupt the show for.
Excuse me.
So I don't want you to miss it this time.
Oh shit.
Hey, good call healing your full health character.
So I have a water ring on Cloud, which absorbs water attacks, and all of this form of Jenova's attacks are water based, so I can't lose this fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
So
I don't know why I said kind of funny. That is actually hilarious. But the game's just like, hey, secret easy mode?
I can,
It's not easy mode.
I guess I can try to bring them back to life, but it's not really worth it, if I'm being honest. There are little things to do that I can try to like preserve that, like just keep healing.
Yeah.
But I mean, this
could also just win for free.
Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna be an easy peasy battle. I mean, it'll take a minute to get through it, but I guess I can try. Let's make an attempt.
Why? You want to bring your friends back just so they can get dunked on?
I guess so. Should I not? Should I just keep... I was just thinking like it might accelerate the time.
Yeah, but you'll be wasting money.
That's true.
Little Mister, I gotta buy the new armor set every town I come across.
Anyway, so yeah. So basically, Jenova is Sephiroth's mother.
Right, but are they traveling together? How did Jenova end up here?
It's not really clear. We know that Sephiroth broke into Shinra to free Jenova. And then every time we have skill power is used up. I think I can use magic now. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, use a water attack on the water monster. Do that.
I'm afraid I'm not gonna do 1600 of damage. Let me try this just to see.
Remember that boss fight I won in Chrono Trigger with like 9 health left?
Yeah, I just watched that. Okay, she still has reflect up. But she can't do anything to me, so now we're just gonna sit here and pinch her until she dies. Yeah, so every time we have an altercation with Sephiroth, we have to fight some form of Jenova. Mm-hmm. And then there's like a little piece left over, so it's not really explained yet how that is working.
Gotcha. Where did you find the GameStop controller?
I bought it at GameStop.
Used? Recently?
Oh no, it was in the cupboard.
Oh, gotcha.
I just forgot I had it. I have like a little shoebox like way in the back that has a bunch of like old like generation controllers in it. And I was looking for the USB cord for the wireless. Mm-hmm. And I found this one. And I was
Good work.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
And I found the USB cord, the wireless.
Fuck yeah.
Which is right there for
Damn,
the
dog.
audience.
A pubit?
Beocause.
Oh, because. That's fun. I'm a pubit?
Spooky, spooky, spook, spook, spook.
I doubt I'm the first one to mention this, but there's an amount of pseudo-narrative dissonance to be like, hey, I know for a fact that in Cloud's pocket he has 29 individual tufts of Phoenix down.
Yeah. I feel like that's like a common criticism of this. And the only thing I can think of is that like they just didn't think to insert here is that the Phoenix Down like wakes people up from being like unconscious or something. It doesn't actually bring them back to life.
Yeah, I think that's
but they never explain that. It just says like
kind of similar to like D&D where you can get knocked down but you aren't dead yet kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think the description of the Phoenix Down is that it raises a fallen ally or something like that. So, or like KO status as opposed to death.
God, you tried to 1v1 the final boss and you didn't even get a hit off. Fucking scrub.
Yeah, well, now she's dead and gone forever, so...
Zetus Lapidus.
So, I mean, we're going long, but we're about to... This is the conclusion of the first disc, so we'll just see this sequence out, and then we'll pick up after. I really like this video.
Because you nasty?
I just think it's pretty.
There's something weirdly nostalgic about this level of quality of cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe not so much with the hair, that's kind of horrifying looking.
Her hair is a squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this moment. I think this looks fairly well. I mean, it's definitely aged, but like for its generation, it looks good.
Yeah.
But I started playing Shadow Hearts last night, and the characters in that and their FMVs look like Playmobiles. You ever had Playmobiles when you were a kid?
I didn't know.
They're just like plastic like figures that like have like arms that you can like
karate chop with. It looks like
basically. Like, wow. They just like the only point of it is articulation. Is that the right word?
Articulation.
Articulation is the shoulder, and like the legs can both come up into a seated position, but they can't move independently. And they just have plastic faces, and that's what they look like old dolls. Or like a computer animated.
I have dyslexia. I read that as I'm Cloud, I'm a sex soldier.
Same. Or like a computer animated children's show on like PBS or something that has $0 in budget.
God, I haven't watched much, but have you ever seen
like VeggieTales or
children's YouTube videos?
No.
They're so unsettling. Because they're people with
Is that the one with like Momo on it?
No. What the no, that's not even remotely the same. You 100-year-old ancient being from
but they were
the bygone
but that was the
era.
thing is that people were inserting the Momo thing into children's YouTube videos, wasn't that the
that's fucking great. I love that. I hope that happens.
And that was causing them to kill themselves.
What?
That was the thing for like a couple weeks ago. That was like the thing that
a couple weeks ago? That was like a month. That was like 6 months ago. Actually, that weirdly mysteriously happened like a year and a half ago, and then again like a few months ago.
Yeah, it keeps coming back. But that's the thing, right? Like they insert the Momo into the children's YouTube videos, and the Momo voice is like, "You should kill yourself" or something.
I haven't seen that.
Mommy and Daddy won't love you unless you're dead.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I don't know. I never watched one. I just assume that's how do you convince?
Wow, I was trying to talk about something positive.
How do you convince a small child to kill themselves?
Suicide.
Like, that's the only thing.
Christ
anyway,
Friday.
What were you saying? It's my thing's not.
Wow, it seems weird to talk about now, Preston. You brought us to such a dark place.
I really like the Curious George show.
Is that what tell kids to kill themselves too?
No, I was trying to bring it back.
Is that another one of your dirty, nasty boy shows?
No, it's a real show.
It's a real show. It's real. It's still real to me, damn it. I didn't know that Momo was in children's YouTube.
Momo. I mean, I can't confirm that. I've heard equal number of claims that it was a myth and that it was absolutely real.
Wow.
But I don't think there's any confirmed like actual deaths. Or maybe there are. I have no idea. Honestly, I saw it like the moms that I went to high school with, or people that I went to high school with that are now moms. Were like sharing it like, oh, this is disgusting, watch out for your kids. And I was just like, hard pass. Like, this does not apply to me. Viral
Momo suicide game blamed for death of boy 16 and girl 12. But that's from Fox News.
Right.
Which is probably, it doesn't make it less accurate. I just don't want to go to Fox News.
All right, well, that's it. That's the end of disc 1. We did it.
Wow! Please do not open the disc holder until further instructions. This is such a thing that we don't encounter at all in video games anymore, of switching discs. And it was not... I really caught the tail end of it, I feel like, on like PS2 era. But yeah, wow. The kind of stress of like, please don't erase my save data. I just finished a boss fight or whatever. I need to be so careful as I remove and place a new disc in.
What I think it's funny is that if you get PS1 games on Virtual Console, they still have those sequences. So like when you get to the end of the first disc of Final Fantasy IX, you'll get the like put in disc 2 thing. You have to push the PlayStation button, and one of the menu items is to select which disc you're playing on.
Interesting.
And then you have to like click to change to disc 2, and then it keeps going. You would think that like they could take the 10 seconds to just like connect those threads, but like
You'd think it wouldn't be complex, but I don't know
and
shit.
if you're playing, like I'm playing Final Fantasy IX right now, and I'm on disc 2. So when I load my game to start playing, it immediately is like insert disc 2 to change
Because it loads on disc 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for this extended conclusion of disc 2 episode, and we'll pick up on the
Conclusion of disc 1. You knuckle
excuse me. Conclusion of disc 1, and also the death of Aeris, R.I.P. But also, I'm not sad that you're dead.
Rip.
Press you can play. Continue.